Welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be featuring a couple OP replays. This first one is going to be from Sulfur from RBG in his Foch 155. Yet again, another Foch replay. This thing's still OP, so. Anyways, looks like he's going to be heading up here to the typical TD medium spot. A lot of guys go here in the beginning of the game to try to get spots on, potential reds crossing over here. So he's just kind of hanging out, going to see what's happening. The majority of his team went left. M103 fired a blind shot at him there. I mean, a lot of people know that, people over here are going to be sitting here, so took a blind shot. Luckily it bounced, so. Anyways, just still waiting. Looks like I got a couple reds spotted up there in the Sector 8 area. 103 gets spotted again. Gets a nice shot into him. Looks like his teammate's taking quite a bit of damage already. You see now Sulfur here is going up to my favorite OP spot, especially if you got a gun depression tank or something that's really good to hold down. I mean, this spot is super OP. So anyways, got a couple people crossing, gets a nice little no-scope shot into the 263, 262 pins him. A second no-scope shot for the kill. Nice. He's kind of just backing off for a minute while he reloads. Gets spotted again. Just absolutely destroys that IS-7. And that guy's already bled a lot, so. It's another no-scope shot into the T-62. So far, everything's going pretty good. They're not down too many tanks. Looks really good so far. So it's a 5v4. So anyways, going to push up here on this T-62A, and unfortunately gets a low roll, but gets the ramp kill, clears him. Comes the grill, bounces a nice shot from him. Switches to HE. Gets a nice 1000 HP roll. Grill could have possibly bounced him, but due to the fact he was going down that hill, I mean, the angle was just too drastic, and he just pinned him right through the top. So a little unfortunate there, but it's an unfortunate miss on this T-62, but ramps him for 500. Progetto clears him, his teammate, so. E4 gets an unlucky miss. He knows he's done for, he's going gun up, so. Will he get the kill? Yes, he does. Thank you for submitting that, Sulfur. Great game. 6K damage, 4 kills, mastery. Here's the team stats if you wish to see them. Alright, second video, guys, is going to be from SoCal MVP 13 from FLLT, otherwise known as Flash Lightning, in his bat chat. Something I want to mention about this game before we get started is, this isn't going to be a crazy high damage game, but I wanted to highlight a couple points from this, especially how he utilizes certain game mechanics here that, you know, can benefit you. So anyways, looks like it's gonna go left. You know, the enemy team, they have 3 mediums and quite a bit of TD, so you know, it's probably better for him that he goes this way to try to support his team. You know, something you never want to do is just go off by yourself and get wrecked, and then you're already down 1 tank. So, you know, even if it's not the way you want to go, I mean, it's better to roll with your team in some cases. So, anyway, setting up here, he's looking for spots. You know, his team hasn't spotted anybody on this left flank yet. So, anyway, spots a T-54 there. You know, at this point, I would probably back up. He is spotted. I mean, there's a lot of unspotted tanks on the enemy team. I mean, you know, you don't want to set up here. This is a pretty open position. There's lots of lanes of fire from multiple areas of the map. So he does back off and tries to reset camo. You know, got a clip reload. Gets another one into the T-54. Spotted again. It's moving around here to the left. It's a Death Star back here that gets spotted next to this IS-4, so looks like he's going to make a push on him. It's a nice track shot. Fortunately for the Death Star, he backs up into the rail car there, so gets another track shot. It's on a full clip reload now. Now, one thing I want to highlight here is, as you see, he only did 478 damage to him. You know, the Tier 10 Bat Chat has you know, a quite steeply angled upper plate, which will benefit him and, you know, anybody who's playing it. It has, a lot of people ask what's the difference between the Tier 9 and 10, right? I mean, the Tier 10 Bat Chat has, like I said, the more of a steep angled upper plate, which can allow it to bounce some shots. You know, I don't find myself bouncing that many shots in the Tier 9 versus the Tier 10, so something to consider when you're playing both of them. Anyway, so just kind of hanging out here in the rail cars. He sees that there's a T-54 that's kind of back there, isolated. You know, if you're struggling or not really sure what to do, I mean, just, you know, focus isolated tanks first. T-54 comes around, gets one into him, second one into him, clears him. He does take one from the Cent 7-1 there. He's going to kind of back off for a minute and get a clip reload in while this Cent's busy with the K91. Gets another shot from the Cent, unfortunately. Gets him cleared out. It's down to a 4v2 now. It was looking pretty grim in the beginning, but it's amazing how quickly things can turn around. Sees that the T-30's down there. Obviously doesn't want to poke. He's a one-shot. He's kind of waiting, looking to see if he's going to fire at the other T-30, which he does. And that's game. Alright guys, third game I got is Logo Zoo from SASK2 clan in his IS-5 on Normandy. So, haven't featured many Tier 8 games lately, so figured I'd change it up a bit for y'all. Anyways, looks like yeah, the team's kind of spread out a little bit, but he's going to go down to the right here. One red spotted so far. It looks like the majority of the red team's up there in the Sector 6 area for him. It's a T-32 back here in the rear. Gets a nice shot into him. Team gets the T-32 cleared out. So at this point, all of the enemies have been spotted, so we know exactly where everyone is. At this point, if I were Logos here, I'd go in for a hard push on the rear flank, which is what he's doing, slowly making his way up there. Unfortunate, missed that shot on the Chiri, the IS-5 gun handling trolling him, so what can you do? Anyways, him and this T-28 Defender are moving up. Got a Yag Tiger and a Chiri sitting back here for sure, so Defender gets one into him. It's a second one into the Yag. You know, one thing I noticed here is he took a shot at that Smasher. I would have probably tried to clear out that Yag Tiger first. You know, due to him having low hit points. I mean, you always want to take guns out of the fight. It's another one into this T-28 Defender. Not really paying attention to him, so that's good. Alright, it's down to a 3v4 now, so now 2v4, so things are looking very good. I'll try to clear out this Smasher. It's an unfortunate low roll. I like what he does here. He's angling up to the people that he knows are about to fire. Something you always want to try to remember and do. T-28 clears the Smasher. Like how he backs up here to cut off the Panther so you can't see a DM. Gets Panther clear. T-28 Defender gets murked though by the T-26 E5 there. Now it's down to 1v1. T-26 full hit points. Unfortunately misses that shot. Rams gets a little bit of ram damage. You know, I was a little surprised that he backed up here and then allowed him to get away. I would have tried to keep him pinned in there. You know, that T-26 E5 really doesn't have the greatest pin, in my opinion, so he would have struggled to get through his upper plate if he was face-hugging him like that. So, anyways, down to just a brawl now. It's gonna just be determined by who comes out on this. It's a nice little shot on the lower plate there. Bounces one. I'm sure the red team was a little surprised at how this unfolded. They probably thought it was a for sure win. Missed another shot on him. T-26 pins him. But now I mean, if he gets a high roll, I mean, he could potentially win this. You can see there he shot HE at him. You know, at this point, I would definitely load HE and just see if try to clear him out, which he does. He's kind of looking for shots and gets the kill. Nice little turret pop there at the end. 4,500 damage, 2 kills, mastery game. Here are the team stats if you wish to see them. And as always, guys, please like, follow, and subscribe if you'd like. And we'll we'll see you next time. Thanks.